Welcome to English with Ian.
Divine Depths, Exploring Lord Shiva. Welcome to Mystic Journeys, the podcast where we explore the rich tapestry of spiritual traditions. Today we're embarking on a truly captivating journey, delving into the essence of one of Hinduism's most revered and enigmatic deities, Lord Shiva. With us to guide this exploration is our esteemed guest, Dr. Rohan Sharma, a scholar of ancient Indian philosophies. Dr. Sharma, thank you for joining us.
Priya, it's an honor to discuss Lord Shiva, a figure who truly represents the cosmic dance of creation and destruction.
Indeed. For many, Shiva is known as the Destroyer, part of the Hindu Trimurti alongside Brahma the Creator and Vishnu the Preserver. But Destroyer feels too simplistic, doesn't it? What is Shiva's true significance beyond that label?
Absolutely, Priya. While he is the destroyer, it's a profound, cyclical destruction. It's the destruction of illusion, of ignorance, of ego, making way for new creation. Shiva represents the ultimate reality, the unmanifested, boundless consciousness. He's the force that dissolves the universe when its cycle ends, only for it to be born anew. He is timeless, beyond form, yet manifests in countless ways. He is both the terrifying ascetic and the loving householder. This paradox is central to understanding him.
Iconography and symbolism. That paradox is fascinating. Let's talk about how he's depicted, his iconic imagery. He has so many distinctive features that stand out. Can you walk us through some of the most powerful symbols associated with Lord Shiva and what they represent?
Certainly. His appearance is incredibly symbolic. The third eye, perhaps the most striking. It's the eye of wisdom, representing his ability to see beyond the ordinary, to destroy evil and ignorance with a single glance. It's dormant unless needed.
The blue throat. This comes from the legend of Samudra Manthan, the churning of the cosmic ocean, where he consumed a deadly poison to save the universe. He held it in his throat, which turned blue, showing his role as a protector and his immense sacrifice. Matted hair. His long, matted hair often holds the river Ganga, signifying his role in bringing this sacred river to earth, purifying and sustaining life. It also shows his detachment from worldly concerns.
Crescent moon. On his head, symbolizing control over the mind and his timelessness. It's just a small part of the moon, showing that Shiva is beyond even time itself. Serpent, coiled around his neck, representing his mastery over desire, ego, and potentially dangerous forces. Trishula, his weapon, symbolizing the Trimurti, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, or the three gunas, Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. Qualities of nature that he transcends. It represents his power over creation, preservation, and destruction. Tiger skin, his attire, signifying his victory over desire and worldly attachments, as the tiger is a symbol of untamed power.
That's an incredible amount of meaning packed into one figure. It's not just a drawing, it's a complete philosophical statement. Shiva as ascetic and householder. You mentioned Shiva as both the terrifying ascetic and the loving householder. Can you elaborate on this duality? How does he embody these seemingly opposite roles?
This is where Shiva's complexity truly shines. As the Mahayogi, the great ascetic, he meditates in the Himalayas, smeared with ash, detached from all material comforts, embodying renunciation and spiritual discipline. He's the patron of yogis and meditators, showing the path to liberation through inner stillness. This aspect appeals to those seeking spiritual growth beyond worldly pleasures.
However, he is also the householder, with his consort Parvati and their children Ganesha and Kartikeya. This shows that the path to divinity isn't solely through extreme asceticism. one can find spiritual truth and liberation even within family life, through love, duty, and devotion. This makes him incredibly relatable, showing that spirituality can be integrated into everyday existence. It highlights his compassion and his connection to the world, even while transcending it. That's a beautiful way to put it. It offers a sense of accessibility to spirituality for everyone, regardless of their life path. Major legends and significance. Shiva's narrative is rich with fascinating legends. Could you share one or two significant stories that further illustrate his character and importance?
Certainly. The story of the lingam is fundamental. When Brahma and Vishnu argued about who was supreme, a giant, infinite pillar of light, the lingam, appeared. Neither could find its beginning or end, proving Shiva's infinite and unmanifest nature as the ultimate reality, the source of all existence. The Shiva lingam, therefore, is not an idol, but a symbolic representation of the formless divine, the cosmic pillar of energy. Another powerful one is the destruction of Kama, the god of desire. When Kama tried to disturb Shiva's deep meditation, to make him fall in love with Parvati, Shiva opened his third eye and burned Kama to ashes. But then, realizing his role, he later resurrected Kama in a formless state. This shows his immense power, his control over desire, but also his compassion and understanding that desire has its place in creation.
These stories truly deepen our understanding of his attributes.
Major legends and significance.
Shiva's narrative is rich with fascinating legends. Could you share one or two significant stories that further illustrate his character and importance?
The story of the lingam is fundamental. When Brahma and Vishnu argued about who was supreme, a giant, infinite pillar of light, the lingam, appeared. Neither could find its beginning or end, proving Shiva's infinite and unmanifest nature as the ultimate reality, the source of all existence. The Shiva lingam, therefore, is not an idol, but a symbolic representation of the formless divine, the cosmic pillar of energy. Another powerful one is the destruction of Kama, the god of desire. When Kama tried to disturb Shiva's deep meditation, to make him fall in love with Parvati, Shiva opened his third eye and burned Kama to ashes. But then, realizing his role, he later resurrected Kama in a formless state. This shows his immense power, his control over desire, but also his compassion and understanding that desire has its place in creation.
These stories truly deepen our understanding of his attributes.
Shiva's contemporary relevance.
For our listeners today, in the 21st century, what do you think is Lord Shiva's most relevant message or appeal? Why does he continue to resonate so strongly with millions of people?
I believe his relevance lies in several key aspects. Firstly, his association with change and transformation. In a world of constant flux, Shiva reminds us that destruction is often necessary for renewal. It's about letting go of the old to embrace the new. Secondly, his emphasis on meditation and inner stillness is incredibly pertinent in our fast-paced, noisy world. He offers a path to find peace and clarity amidst chaos. Thirdly, his ability to contain paradoxes, destruction and creation, asceticism and family life, fierce and compassionate, offers a holistic view of existence. He teaches us to embrace all aspects of life, the light and the dark, the material and the spiritual. And finally, his timelessness and universal nature appeal to those seeking a connection beyond conventional boundaries, seeing him as the ultimate consciousness that pervades everything. He's a powerful symbol for self-realization.
That's a beautiful summary. He truly embodies resilience, transformation, and profound wisdom for our modern lives. Dr. Rohan Sharma, this has been an absolutely captivating discussion. Your insights have certainly enriched our understanding of Lord Shiva. Thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure, Priya. It was an honor to share this journey with your listeners.
And that's all for Mystic Journeys today. We hope this episode has inspired you to explore the divine depths of Lord Shiva and perhaps reflect on the cycles of destruction and creation in your own life. Join us next time for another fascinating exploration. Until then, keep seeking the mysteries within.